well, I guess I'll give you guys a little update here. We drove out to South Dakota. The first couple nights I'm just going to sleep in the cab of the truck. We're hunting on some land that you can't go and camp back in on. So we're going to have to sleep at the entrance. We're going to have about a 5-mile walk in the morning. We're going to do that for the first couple days and see if we can't get on a buck that we had seen earlier in the season. Keegan and I named this buck Whiteface. It's just super old buck, gnarly buck, super heavy, lots of mass, 6x6. A pretty unique buck. I'm going to spend a few days back in here seeing if I can't get on him. As you can hear, I'm pretty sick. I don't know if it's COVID or if it's just the flu, but a little short on breath, a little worn down, got a pretty good cough. So we're going to have to see how the next few days pan out. I don't know if with the cough I'll be able to get anywhere close, but we'll see. I got $100 worth of cough syrup with me, and we're just going to be down in that the whole time to try to cope and deal with it. But I'm going to try to do the best filming by myself. I'm out here for the next 11 days, and we'll see if we can't get you guys on some deer. So appreciate you tuning in and wish us some luck. Alrighty, so morning one, we've gotten most of the coughs out, taking plenty of cough syrup at this point. It's pretty chilly out. It's about 25 degrees. We're about to go hike in 5 miles, see if we can't get eyes on that big buck that we had seen a few weeks back. So gonna get after it, get some hiking in, and I'll report back to you once we're up on the glassing knob, all settled in, and give you an update on what we're seeing. So wish us luck. Morning one, let's get after it. All right, I don't know if you can hear me, but I froze my butt off this morning doing a little bit of glassing up on the ridge. Not much moving, lots of stuff hunkered down. One, I think it's windy. Two, I think there's been quite a bit of pressure back here with rifle season. I saw one, maybe a decent buck, but he was pretty far out there and he was chasing a doe. I only got to see him for a split second. So he's about 2 miles away. I'm working my way up this ravine towards where I last saw him. It's been a couple hours, obviously he's moved around, but so far on this walk, I'm just walking real slow. And we've seen a 2x2 with a doe, and then I just saw a nice 3x3 with a doe just slowly pushing her. So if we do get on a big one in here, the bucks are pretty distracted. They're running pretty good, so I think we should be able to make a move on them if we find something big enough that we want to shoot. So wish us luck. Spotted a buck, probably dang near 2.5 miles away, but he looks big. He ain't real wide, but he's real tall. So I'm going to try to at least get closer, see if he's something we want to go after. There's a bunch of deer over there, most deer I've seen so far. So I'm going to kind of beat cheeks, get probably about halfway, try to relocate him. He's chasing a bunch of does, so I got some phone scope video of him from way over here, but we're going to try to move in, see if we can't get a little closer. Wish us luck. Wrapping up day 2, as you can see, we slipped in on some nice deer. Day 3 and day 4 was more of the same, lots of hiking, lots of deer. As you can see in some of this footage, we were able to slip in real close and get in on some really nice bucks. Well, I had a little bit of an eventful morning. We still got one little buck shoot them or not. If I had them on camera and it was perfect, I probably would have. But got to about 120 yards, and just with the terrain and what the other deer were doing, I couldn't get any closer. So I was like, well, I'm going to try to pop the camera up, and one doe got me, and then she blew out and took everything with her. So back to the pack. Keep on hiking in, see if we can't find any more. But the rut is on. This is some crazy hunting. Bucks fighting, bucks chasing, everything's moving around. So fingers crossed. Hopefully we can slip in and get an arrow in something in the next couple days. But being a little picky right now. I would have liked to see that deer a little closer.
Moving into the final stock, we had located a nice 3x3 earlier in the morning. I have some phone scope video that I'll show you guys now. This buck was pushing a doe. They had moved just over about a mile into a different ravine, so I had to scoot around quick, relocate them. The wind wasn't the best where they had bedded up for the day, so I had to make a very long stalk back around. That being said, we were able to close in to 62 yards and make a good shot, as you'll see in the video.
Yes, baby. Oh, we killed a big old freaking 3x3. I think the wind drifted my arrow a little more than I wanted. I'm up here pretty shaky. There's a hard left to right wind, but it looked like it was pumping out of them. So we're gonna give it a little bit of time. We'll go back. We'll get the backpack. But basically, this is that buck. I'll show you a video of him. We spotted him earlier in the day, a whole drainage over, and just big gnarly 3x3. I'm pretty sure it's the one my dad missed last year. I found an original so badly that Dad took a shot at him. Took my time on the shot. I almost punched it once because I was excited, and then I was just like, no, calm down. Thanks, Logan. I lost my release this morning hiking in, and Logan's backup release hopefully got it done. So, not a waiting game. But based off of how he was running and how that blood was pumping out of his side, I think we're golden. So, time to call Dad and let him know I let an arrow go. Well, we were able to get it done. Found that good 3x3 this morning like I had mentioned. I think it might be the buck Dad missed last year. Real nice heavy 3x3 mature buck. Definitely seen some bigger ones on this trip, but biggest one we've seen this morning, and more than happy with getting in close. I've had a hard cough. My knee started to give out yesterday, so we'll see how packing this thing goes, but hopefully we can make it out of here in one piece and get back to the truck in the next day and a half and get back to work on Wednesday. Save some PTO. But got it done here in South Dakota. What an awesome hunt. I'm happy that this has kind of become an annual hunt for me. It's going to be harder to draw tags here in the future, so just overly blessed with this awesome buck with the bow, capping off an amazing season. God's great. He's given me a lot. This is my third muley of the year and a moose. So can't complain too much. Been on some awesome adventures. It's all kind of come down to this last one. My favorite hunt of the year. Closed it out with this awesome buck. Couldn't be more happy. So get them cut up, processed, try to get hiked out of here, and get back to the truck in one piece. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video. Well, here we are. We got everything all cut up, put in the backpack. I don't even want to guess at how heavy it is, but we've got a long ways out of here, a really heavy pack. Hopefully we can get out in the next day and a half. Keep you updated. Hopefully I don't end up hurting the bum knee any more than it already is. So we're gonna try a new route out of here. This one died in a little bit different place than the last couple from the last couple years, so we will we'll see how long it takes. But we'll keep you updated. I don't know how many times I'm going to break the camera out while I'm hiking, but we'll talk to you when we get back to the truck. Well, we're on the final leg here. Sorry I forgot to update you guys last night when I got to the truck. I was just getting pretty exhausted with the full deer and going uphill the whole way. So went back in this morning, pulled the camp out. I've got about 2 miles left to the truck here to wrap up the 2023 deer season, or out west hunting for me. Filled all 4 of my non-resident tags this year, so pretty proud of that. And we're on the final leg here, so just trying to get out. Beautiful day, beautiful country. Saw an amazing sunset last night as I was finishing my pack out, so appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully next year I'll be able to bring you some more content. This year was a lot of trying to self-film, and didn't all work out the way I wanted it to, but hopefully I can put a little mix together of my 2023 season for you guys, and you can watch kind of how everything unfolded this fall. So one tag left back in Wisconsin for my whitetail deer. Hopefully we can get that done in the next week or two, but otherwise we're out.